You know,
They can't know that we're here together. They'll lose their minds.
oh,
Comedy will be real life. I'm sure those jokes have been made at sets before.
Thick and thin.
it's being recorded. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We just recorded a whole episode, our first episode on Zoom, and I didn't press record the right way, apparently. So we get to do it all again.
yep, a whole hour. So, hey,
A
well,
whole hour
I'm
gone.
Garrison. It's
Thank you,
Grayson.
Zoom.
You
Yeah. Let's pretend like we didn't just talk for an hour.
well,
How's it
hi
going?
everybody again.
Welcome
We're
back to the
yeah.
TAT show. Sorry we've been gone for so long. Been in the process of moving. I moved up to Colorado. Garrison's still in West Texas. It's been crazy, man, but yeah, finally got situated. So, welcome back to the show, guys. How you doing, man?
Oh,
See
just
you,
living
buddy.
it up. Still working customer service industry, installing security systems and all that good stuff.
There you
I
go.
will say, still adapting to the customer service lifestyle, as in dealing with just
Yeah,
random people,
yeah, 100%.
never knowing what's coming.
Yeah, people are ridiculous, especially in your industry. I always hear crazy stories from like the people you got to deal with. Didn't you say you had to deal with like like some divorce beef the other day or
Oh
something?
my gosh. Yep.
Dude,
Yep.
that's
This
crazy.
is 3 days ago. Yep. This was actually pretty good. This was so my work day usually starts at about like 8 a.m. So, I'm usually pretty worn out, tired, like, just woke up, rolled out of bed, and I have this pull. So, which means I'm just taking down a security system from a house. And so it takes the customer beforehand, let him know, like, hey, I'll be there in 30 minutes, talk to him, like, yeah, just like we're just pulling the system. We got the all the little stuff figured out. So I
Yeah.
show up, go ring the doorbell, and it's not the person that I talked to on the phone previously. It is, and I did not know this yet, but the ex-wife. Yep. That
Right.
so what I come to learn later is that the ex-wife got the house in the divorce and the ex-husband got the security system. So this was fun. So I show up, I talk to the doorbell and lady doesn't let me in, says she's completely unaware of this. I'm like, what? I
What?
was like, I was like, I just talked to someone on the phone about this. I was like, yes, it is. I was
What are you
like,
right?
okay. So go back to my car, like just a little bit confused. I called the number back again and like let them know, like, hey, is didn't let me in the house. Don't know what to really do here. He said,
Oh
"Oh no, no, it's
no,
no
dude.
problem." He goes, just take me over to the doorbell and let me talk." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I guess wife just doesn't know or something." It's like what I'm thinking. Take
Yeah.
my phone over there and it just immediately he starts just cussing her out. It's like beep beep beep, let him in the beeping door right
Yes,
now.
yes,
Like all
buddy.
this, I'm just
Yes.
like, just like flabbergasted. And then over the Ring camera, which is has this like low quality like video, and you can just hear screaming back. And it's just like, like where someone screams into a microphone real loud and it's just like all muffled. Yeah, real bad.
Oh, radio
It's just
chatter
that
type.
going back and forth from my phone. I'm sitting in 30-degree weather out in the cold with my jacket, sitting with my phone to a Ring camera as two people are screaming back and forth. Yep. No, as I sat there for another about 4 minutes till I realized like what is happening. And I was like, well, I'm not doing this. I hung up and took off. Yeah, it was like that was
Seems like a real cordial
oh,
divorce going if she's
oh
getting the house and he's getting the home security system. Like, yeah,
like
what are
I
you
think
gonna put it
he's
in your
missing a
truck?
big important thing for that. Yeah, it's like you can
I'm
take
putting
that
the
to your
sensors on my
apartment
doors in my
complex.
truck.
Yeah.
The F-150 basically costs what a house costs, so I think it'll be. You're just like, yeah, okay, that's.
Oh yeah, no, I will say too though, like with dealing with that kind of stuff, it just makes me think like, why do I even put up with this or pay taxes or any of that with the Epstein files coming out and all that
Oh my
crazy
God,
information?
dude. Oh my God, I totally forgot to talk. Yes, dude, exactly. The Epstein files. What the what? The DOJ just released like 13 troves worth of information over like 20,000 documents, emails, JPEGs files, sound files, like so many horrible things just came out. Like,
Oh yeah,
dude,
and it's all over social media.
and people know about it now. It's not just conspiratorial. Like, this is from the Department of Justice, the FBI, the Central Intelligence Agency, like all of these dudes. Like, I've seen. Do you see the Elon Musk one that came out from the
Oh,
FBI?
oh, that is the best one. This is a light in the
Not
dark is the humor that came from this email chain between
the
Elon
one
Musk,
set of humor.
Jeffrey Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell.
So the FBI didn't know that this email, if it was real or not. So they archived it in the FBI archives for like 6 months. So even the FBI was like, "This could be real, guys. We don't, we don't know." But the email basically was like, was from, was between Elon and Jeffrey and Elon and Ghislaine. And Elon was hitting up Epstein like, "Yo, what up, Big E?
Free for the
Free for the
weekend.
weekend. I just cleared my calendar, dude. Where all the girls at?" What's up? I'm so excited. And then the Jeffrey to Ghislaine, it says handle this or deal with this.
Yeah, deal
And
with
then
this.
Ghislaine to Elon, it was like, hey Elon, sorry to let you know we're actually winding down the operation
Jeffrey
out here
just
on Little St.
left. Yeah.
James. Bummer. Bummer. We'll let you know if we start up operations again, man. And it was like,
Imagine just
oh
being the one
no.
billionaire that they don't want.
The memes with like Stephen Hawking, or it's like the wheelchair kid
Oh
at
yeah.
you, and they pick
They're
the
picking
wheelchair
for the
kid.
dodgeball team and it's yeah, the handicapped kid.
No matter how hard I tried, I was always the odd man out, the last one picked, the screw up.
It-
I make rockets. Are we shit? Like, what are we? What else do I gotta do? I made Neuralink.
Oh, but who was your
That was
what was
nuts.
the craziest thing you saw in the files? Like,
Oh man. One of the crazy things that we did see was Baal. If you don't know Baal, basically it's like
oh, wait,
Satan's
sorry.
homeboy.
Ball. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the same ball that got burned down in Iran like today,
The
right?
effigy, bro. I'm
On
glad you
February
said that.
13th
We
of
forgot to
all
talk
days.
about that earlier. I'm glad you said that. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so within Iran, they made an effigy of Baal, Baal, which is the right-hand man of Satan in Revelations. Baal is who the Canaanites used to sacrifice their children to way back in the day. Bad guy, like one of the deities that God said not to worship in the Bible, basically. Well, they made an effigy of him in Iran and burned it. And then Benjamin Netanyahu, for some reason, got on Twitter and was like, uh, Iran has declared war. This is an act of war from Iran. And I'm like, why is that an act of war against Israel?
Netanyahu, Iran burned the statue of Baal to declare war on us. I mean, there's no way this is real, right?
If Iran, that's weird. But
Oh, I
okay,
didn't mean to
that was,
cut you off though. But how is ball related
oh
to
yeah. Sorry, ADHD squirrel. Basically, so the bank account that Jeffrey Epstein was using to make these transactions between the parents was named BAAL. And it kind of plays into the symbolism of like sacrifice, because he would give money to victims who would sell their children to, it was like, it's horrible.
that's
And Ball was
insane.
the bank account that he would pull to give them money from.
I'd name it that too.
Very weird, man. An interview with Epstein that came out from like 2019, and it was like They asked him, "Do you think you're the devil?" And he said, "No, but I have a great mirror."
What are you, class three sexual predator?
Tier one.
What's tier one's the highest and worst?
No, I'm
The lowest.
I'm the lowest.
You're
Your
the
child's
lowest.
life.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
Because you have all the attributes. You're incredibly smart. You remember the devil is
Is the
somebody
devil
knows
smart?
the devil's brilliant. You read Milton's Paradise Lost.
No, the devil scares me.
Satan is the he.
I have a great mirror, and he's like smiling. I don't know, dude. The files, though, the files are so they're terrible.
Oh,
It's awful,
absolutely. I mean, it makes you wonder how April 15th is going to turn out. You know, tax season coming around.
dude. That's a good point, actually. Like with all this stuff coming out, I feel like people are gonna, yeah, there's a lot of people that just aren't gonna pay their taxes. Like, what is gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. Like, there's a lot of people on social media going like, why is everyone underreacting right now? And it's like, I don't think anyone knows what to do. We've never been here. We've
And it's like, this
never
is
been
just
here.
absolutely
Ever.
uncharted situation. Just
We've never been here. We don't know what to do.
like it's almost surreal. It's
I started seeing a lot of stuff in the documents too, like the Pizzagate stuff that used to be conspiratorial way back in the day
oh
was getting
yeah.
confirmed. Like all of this stuff, like Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton on the islands like multiple times
Oh,
and
what? No, multiple is an understatement.
yeah,
With what was it, 26 to 27 flights
flights
on
on
Jeffrey
the
Epstein's
Lolita.
plane. Yep.
Yes, exactly. So
It
yeah,
was
they
like, and then Jeffrey Epstein 17 visits to the White House during Bill Clinton's presidency. I've
was that
heard
what it
some,
was?
I think so.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Epstein was going to the White House?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Epstein, man, that guy had some weird stuff going on. You know, within the files, this was another crazy thing. Within the files, it talks about how I'm pretty sure Pope Francis, one of the popes, was a roommate of Jeffrey Epstein's for months. Jeffrey lived at the Vatican with the Pope and was roommates with the Pope. What is that? That's
I don't want to take
insanity.
a low shot at Catholicism, but who do you think taught who about hiding pedophilia? Because I don't know if you remember in the 2000s when the Catholic Church was hiding a bunch of
I watched the documentaries.
accusations
Yeah.
from altar boys.
Jesus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, guys. That's pretty
Yep,
rough. It's
that's a terrible
not a
joke,
laughing
but
matter
it's
at
like, but
all. But
who taught who though? Is the real question. Was it Jeffrey Epstein or was it the
or the Pope, dude, that is a joke in and of itself. Like the Pope and Jeffrey. I bet when they showed up, they're like,
It's like the
the
Pope
world
and
can
Jeffrey
never
Epstein
know.
war. You know,
They can't know that we're here together. They'll lose their minds.
oh,
Comedy will be real life. I'm sure those jokes have been made at sets before.
and I love Catholicism too. I hate this kind of like tie into or not tie into it, but
It's
this,
pathetic. It's horrible. No,
yeah,
I have great respect to Catholicism. It's awesome. But yeah,
it's a
dude, like
beautiful religion. I mean, the artwork, the
I
Vatican is absolutely gorgeous. I
I
mean,
respect it highly. Yeah, the services are really cool. It's very structured religion. It's cool. I like it. But yeah, dude, to see them together living together is like what?
like
What?
hell,
It's
yeah,
in the
that's
files. The DOJ released all this stuff, by the way. If we sound crazy, which it is crazy to say these things, you can go read them. The
yeah. Now you
DOJ
can
released
actually
this
go look
stuff.
and read these.
Yeah, now we're not just spewing. That was the other thing about these files. Pizzagate, that was another big thing that got completely proven by the DOJ files that just released, the Epstein files. So, okay, here's the whole thing on that. Basically, Pizzagate. People are going to hear this a lot and not know what Pizzagate is. A long time ago, like 2018, 2019, there was a lot of speculation and conspiracy online about Pizzagate. Nobody knew what it was. So what where it originated though was in like 2018. There was a pizza shop owned by James Alefantis, who's just a regular pizza shop owner, supposedly. There was some chat rooms online that said like, "Hey, in the basement of his pizza place, they are trafficking children and doing horrible things to kids." And so the story goes that a lone gunman walked into this store and shot off and was like shooting. All the cops came down. Hillary Clinton and Obama made a statement about it, like, we hate the violence against our DC restaurant, and to contribute and to help out, we're gonna order 1,000 pizzas from James. Well, James Alefantis like randomly becomes like a dude that's in Forbes after that, and he's like super rich and all this stuff, and like really weird. And then come to find out, like after digging into it, like the lone gunman that went in there fired one round, and the one round he did fire was in the server room, and he was shooting at the hard drive or the computer's hard drive or the box that contains the info. Sorry, I don't know. But yeah, like he shot the box that contains all of the data, and then the shooter left. The crazed lone gunman shoots one round into that and then leaves. But now we know that pizza is a language, it's a symbolic language used by pedophiles, which is thoroughly documented by the FBI. Put
And
the
you see it
list of
scattered
words
through
right
that.
here. Yeah, it's horrendous. Hillary Clinton's email leaks back then kind of played into the Pizzagate thing, which was conspiratorial. There was language, pizza language. People were freaking out, like there's they're talking about pedophile stuff, and they were like, no, that's a hoax. Well, and behold, guys, with this DOJ drop with the Epstein files, I mean, it's more than evident. It's shocking and it's disgusting, dude. Yeah,
I know.
Hillary.
One that was
Well, yeah.
disgusting, but at the same time kind of hilarious. Yeah, I know we talked a little bit about Elon or
What?
Stephen Hawking getting picked over Elon, but supposedly Stephen Hawking,
All
and
those
this might be a
memes.
hoax, enjoys the viewing of midgets naked solving complex math equations
Oh.
on a chalkboard too high. Tell me that is not. I mean,
Is that
I can
real?
always wonder. Yep, supposedly it might be, one of the Elon emails kind of deals, but that
I'll
I
pull that
believe
up
it.
right here. What? God, only God knows what you're into, really, when you're in a chair like that
When
forever.
you're in a
Like, God, what
vegetable
are you
state like that, with the
midgets
thoughts that
doing
go through
math?
his mind.
Math
Yeah.
midgets. Bring out the math midgets. Hawking just showed up. Dude, that's wild.
Oh, like that was a good one.
Dude, they all come out just they're in like their little lab coats. I'm like, that would be kind of funny. That'd be funny to watch. I don't think that's sexually like, God, dude.
Well, I mean,
But he's
what else
dead,
do you do
so.
when you can't do anything? I guess. Like I always kind of wondered what he does. Like if he just goes to a strip club and just like,
Oh
you know,
yeah, baby, turn
yeah.
around. You are so hot. Oh my God, I have deposited $100 into your account. I
It's
cannot
like,
make it rain.
I guess we were all just a little bit curious, or maybe I'm just messed up. But like I was always kind of wondered what
Oh yeah, baby.
a
Oh yeah.
world-class
I'll play it.
physicist
Sorry.
who's in a vegetable state would.
Oh yeah, get on that board and figure out how to do that equation.
It's like if that's not an AI video right there, I don't know what is.
Oh,
That's
you can't
it.
reach it? Oh yeah. Dude, Epstein probably was like, that's it. That's all this guy wants. I don't know if we can really blackmail that. Okay, yeah, we could talk about that a little bit. So I'll give a brief synopsis on that. Jeffrey Epstein was a blackmailer for a government agency. Ghislaine Maxwell was a facilitator. Jeffrey Epstein was the guy who could use his mouth to get anybody on the island to do horrible things. Ghislaine was the girl who facilitated the girls and convinced them in the worst of ways that what they're doing was fine. And that was how that operation worked. And it's alleged that they were working for the Mossad. We don't know, but that is, the word. That's the word. So that's crazy. Basically, they were taking all these people and saying like getting them to do horrible things, videoing it, and then going, "Hey, if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna show everyone this video." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then you and that's why you see a lot of your favorite celebrities telling you to vote for Kamala Harris. White men for Kamala? No.
Oh, well, I didn't see Will Ferrell's name.
I,
I really hope it's not on there.
God, I hope Will's not on that freaking list, dude.
No, okay. Well, with all that going on, did you
He
get to
wasn't on
watch
that
any of the
list.
Super Bowl?
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't on that list. Ah, sorry. I had to. All right, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, so with all this going on, did you get to watch any of the Super Bowl?
I watched a little bit of it, man. I watched Seahawks though. I love the Patriots, but had to. Didn't they play in the Super Bowl before? Seahawks and the Patriots like 10
Yes, they
years ago?
did. Yep. And it
Wasn't it like
was an
2012?
absolute great game. Yep.
Yeah, bro. I had to go. I think I had the bro, I had to go
Yep.
Seahawks.
Pick on the 1 yard line. The famous like hand it off to Marshawn Lynch debate. Dude, great
Bro,
debate.
bro,
Oh,
absolutely.
but I do have to say I did celebrate when that happened. I'm a big diehard Tom Brady fan. He's a
I
true
like the
legend
Tom.
to the game.
The Tom he's a dude. You know what I mean? He seven-time championship winner, Tom
And he won his
Brady.
divorce too. I mean, that's
He won his divorce and he kisses his son on the mouth. But if
you know
you
what? I think we can almost wrap up the podcast after that statement.
with that right there. Oh God.
Play the wrap it up music. Wrap it up music.
Dude, what's crazy though is like, did you hear that the game could have been scripted?
Oh, I've heard that the NFL has been scripted for so long.
I've heard that a
I
million
feel
times
like,
too, but I've
and
never
that's why
really
I
like
always loved college football more until they started paying their players, and now I'm kind of feeling the same way about college football. I
you
don't think
know,
I have any room to talk. I don't understand, all that
I will
as
say,
well as I should.
I I get what you mean though, right? Like before they had to pay players, you had to work to get into the NFL to hopefully make money. I
Mm.
think it's good that these dudes are making money. We have buddies that play, so it's like we want them to make money, but at the same time, yeah, like we're from a viewer's perspective, it's like, oh, dude, like you have a running back getting paid 3 mil, and then a linebacker and then a lineman getting paid like 40, 30 grand, maybe like 20. I don't even know, not a lot. But like that's kind of what you're playing with. So dudes that get into college are just like there's a lot of like infighting about that between staff and players. Like that's nuts. But
I bet I heard that's supposedly why Nick Saban got out. It's just because he didn't want to deal with it.
interesting. No, but oh wait, before I forget, yeah, apparently this time around at the Super Bowl, there was alleged proof that the game was scripted. And here's the proof. So maybe I can find a video on it, but like within the game, there were these like laser grid points that were going off at different points within the field. And people were like, where those dots would pop up on the field, they'd show up and blink like twice. That is where the tackle was made every single time that dot shows up on the field. And it's like, maybe someone put that there just to mess with people, but I saw that and I was like, that's weird, man.
There's a laser right here telling them where to get tackled. Literally right here. Laser. It's gonna flash. Look, it's flashing. It's flashing right there. This is where he's gonna get tackled. Right on this laser. Boom. Oh, ball goes down. Huh? The fuck is that, NFL?
Uh,
That is no, that's
it's
I
such a
just felt like it was a little bit harder for me to watch with everything kind of going on and
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I skipped. The bread and circus wasn't great this year, I will say. It wasn't incredible. Do better next year, guys. The Bad Bunny ritualistic ceremony wasn't amazing. I didn't like
I
it.
heard
Didn't
about that. I've
fit
seen a
the
lot
Prince.
of conspiracies on TikTok about that.
Yeah, that was weird too. The Lady Gaga was wearing blue to represent the passing of
Yeah, the passing
the
of the torch.
gatekeeper,
Yep.
something like that. Yeah, weird. But Yeah, and that was the other thing, like his performance. I know a lot of Mexicans, like I'm related to like a third of my family's Mexican. They were saying like we have no idea what bro is saying.
Puerto Rico, esta bica, esta esta Carolina, que le reggaetón y lo que te vayamos, ey, ey. Quieren montarse en la harina y de rincón, un besito pa' abuela, en el balcón cogiendo todos los hoyos en la Rubicón. Esto es PR, tierra de Mael y Tego Calderón y de Barel que fue campeón.
Like we speak Spanish, they have no idea what Bad Bunny's saying. We have no idea what he's saying. What if he was like mumbling some, I don't know.
Ritualistic stuff. Yeah,
Who
no.
knows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
who knows?
I don't know, but
That
yeah,
was
dude,
that is a crazy. That's a cool conspiracy.
that was so weird. But yeah, man. And then Maduro getting kidnapped, that was crazy. What the heck? Like so much crazy stuff's
Quicker
going on
than Will
at the
from
same
Stranger
time.
Things coming out scene.
What'd you say?
We had quicker than Will's coming out scene in Stranger Things. We
Dude,
had
for
the
real.
Venezuelan president on a plane to New York.
Sub 5 minutes. Delta Force operators, bro, are on top of their game. Do you know, like,
150 planes for what was it? Operation Absolute Resolve,
nice, very nice. That's insane. 150 planes. Um,
supposedly. And that
yeah,
was
dude,
I remember reading about that on the U.S. Department of War.
that's absolutely insane. DOW, not DOD anymore. That's crazy. Oh, but yeah. So apparently, did you hear this? That they use direct energy weapons?
So one of the security guards that was loyal to Nicolas Maduro has come forward and they have told their story of what it was like when America attacked. The security guard. On the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything coming. We were on guard. But suddenly, all of our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones. A lot of drones flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. Interviewer, so what happened next? After the drones appeared, some helicopters arrived, but there were very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number. Maybe 20 men, but those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything that we had fought before. And then the battle began. Yes, but it was a massacre. We were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with such precision and speed. It seemed like each soldier was firing 300 rounds a minute. We couldn't do anything. Oh my God. Is this Warhammer lore? Yeah, exactly. And then your own weapons, didn't they help? No, they did not help at all. Because it wasn't just the weapons. At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a very intense sound wave. Suddenly, I felt like my head was exploding from the inside. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. And your comrades, did they manage to resist? No, not at all. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us. We had no way to compete with their technology, with their weapons. I swear I'd never seen anything like it. We couldn't even stand up after the sonic weapons or whatever it was. There's a laser? Wait, what? Oh my God! A 60 kilowatt class directed laser energy developed by Lockheed Martin. Oh my God. And this is what they felt comfortable even showing.
I heard that like a lot of the Venezuelan guards had to be delivered in shoe boxes. Delivered in shoe boxes. There
Yeah,
was like a
supposedly
video of them
there's
walking off the
40.
plane, and
Yeah,
every like yeah, it's insanity. And like you like apparently there were civilian casualties as well.
I think there's at least not at least 40 civilian casualties, but I know there's like a combined total of at least 40.
That's insane, dude. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is what it took to get
That
there,
is
get him and
absolutely
leave.
impressive.
What
Tell me
the?
that's not like the biggest like pull it out on the table move by government. That is insane.
Dude, yeah, for real. Well, okay, so what happened? We showed up on a an aircraft carrier and we took off with the Chinook. You know those helicopters that have the two propellers? So we took off with one of those dudes. Flew it to the hotel. Was it a hotel? I think.
Supposedly, I think so. Or his
So,
house, his residency.
exactly. We kill every single guard that's outside of this building. Simultaneously, Delta Force operators are rappelling down. We get to the rooftop, go down to the ninth floor or the fifth floor where he was. Our dudes are so fast. We got there before Maduro's team could even lock the doors within the room that he was in. They were literally running to the locks, like, I don't know, but they're here. What do we do? I don't know. Go lock the door,
They're
lock the
everywhere.
door, lock the door. And he's running to lock the door, and then the door just gets blown out by Delta. They go and kill all of his men, I think, with whom surrendered, and then captures Maduro. Like you said, throws that mask
Yeah,
on
the
his
mask.
face.
Yep.
In and out with Maduro in 5 minutes. Less time than it took Will to give his coming out speech on friggin'
Stranger Things. Yep.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
that is absolutely insane.
I
It's
hate that
crazy
we
to
did
wonder
that,
what
but
World
like
War III is going to look like with
it's
like I mean
sick
just
that we can
seeing
do this.
operations like that just makes you
Exactly,
think what World War III would look like.
bro.
Especially with all these predictions. What is it, February 18th? Everyone's calling for it. Or
Dude,
that was the Epstein files, Epstein to Bill Gates or something, wasn't it?
what was?
The war predictions for World War III.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a lot of World War III. Oh, Albert Pike, is that what you're talking about?
I think so. It was on the Epstein files talking about the
Albert Pike, the Freemason guy who talks about the three world
no,
wars, not that.
the Epstein
Okay.
files.
Oh, you're right. Yes. That document, I'm remembering now. Okay, so the document talks about like yeah, are we still on for World War III question
Yeah.
mark?
Yeah, was that Bill
February
Gates? I
7th
can't
question
remember.
mark? 2026 question mark. It was just like what the but that email was like 12 years prior to 2026. It was like forever ago, right? Or
Mm,
something like that.
I think so.
Mm. Um Guys, yeah, there's so much in the Epstein files that came out that we kind of would love to talk about, but we're running out of time, man. Maybe we could cover it next episode. Like there is so much, and there's so much more that like we haven't even looked at yet. I advise people to go check that out if y'all get a chance, just to learn. Like, don't let it
And
drive you
supposedly
crazy.
there's a lot of
But
backdoors too to seeing the redacted information as well. I've seen a lot of that stuff on TikTok.
So you go to the FBI's page, right? You search in here, no images produced, right? All these can PDFs pop up. 121. Here it is. This one right here, right? Open that in a new link. First, it shows you this. First, it shows you this. Sorry, I'm so highly distracted right now. Right? Change that PDF into an MP4. Boom. You got a fucking video. The fuck are the cameras such shitty quality in prisons when we have access to such high technology and high quality cameras? Tell me why it's fucking glitched out right here. You can't see his face. Tell me that's not him. Why is he in civilian clothes? Why does he have a suitcase? Why does he have a suitcase? This is not how you put someone on suicide watch, if you ask me.
Fucking
you know what's
Instagram.
interesting about that? I heard a theory that these files were released with the intentions of making Americans so upset that we go to war with our own government potentially. The reason for this, like they're saying like, okay, well, they're letting people like the DOJ didn't even encrypt these files very well. They didn't encrypt the redactions. People can go take off the redactions and see what's on them. The files that they did redact referred to the commonality of people as cattle and goyim to let them deal within the real world, whatever that means.
It's Jeffrey Epstein saying it. This is the way the Jew make money and made a fortune in the past 10 years, selling short the shipping futures. Let the Goyim deal in the real world. Oh my fucking God.
It's like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, that's weird. I did hear that. That's crazy. But it's like, think about every country in the world that hates our guts. And it's like, if these files were released and we did something to our own government, every country that hates us would take that chance to try to infiltrate.
Oh, 100%.
And we know what country will probably want to do that more than other countries. So it's like, that's a crazy theory, though. I have to say that because I heard that. I was like, that's
No,
insane.
that is, I've heard a little bit of that too. That is wild.
God forbid, right? Hopefully Americans can come together and figure this out peacefully and not in like a crazy way. I obviously want to see some horrible things
Repercussions.
happen to the horrible people, obviously. And to say some other things I shouldn't, but yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Bad people need
Repercussions sums it up well, I thought.
repercussions is exactly, yeah. But it is crazy, man, just to see all that. It's been wild, man. It's been a wild past 7 days. Yeah, so we're tired because we had to film 2 episodes because the first one didn't record. So that's what we're doing right now. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great time, man. Sorry
Oh
to.
no, no, this has been a blast. I'm so glad we got to talk about some of this stuff. I mean, we finally got situated and we're ready for,
Yeah, dude. I'm happy to be back. I'm glad to be settled in. Where I'm in Colorado now. He's in Texas. Maybe he'll be over here soon. Who knows? But yeah, man. Glad to
hey,
be
say there's
back.
a lot more subscribers that will happen.
Subscribers, come on, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We want your money. We want all of your
100,000
money. We
subscribers,
need
I'll
to
move
get
to
those.
Colorado.
No, I'll play it. We don't even want your money. We just want you to subscribe. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. And we should be popping out videos pretty regularly after this. We got some cool schmerch too cooking up in the lab. Y'all will be
Oh
excited to
yeah,
see
if you
stuff
see
like
that
that.
emblem back there behind
Oh
him,
yeah.
it's
Oh
got
yeah,
a
boy.
lot of that on
Oh
there.
yeah. TAT. Oh dude, check it out. You haven't even seen the studio yet. Or you have, but not on the still got the signs up, dude.
Oh,
From
that
the
is
lab.
awesome.
Oh yeah. Still
My
got
favorite.
the
Where's the painting?
dude, you gotta see the painting. Hold up.
Oh,
Dude,
that's amazing.
it ripped on the way here, but like it's fine. It's still fun. But dude,
Hey,
yeah.
I didn't even notice. So,
But yeah, man, it's it's going good. I'm glad to be set up though. We can finally start pumping out these episodes again to the people. Get the get the people going, man. Well, hey, dude, I think we had a good episode. You down to wrap it up?
yep.
Yeah, dude. Well, hey, it was good talking to y'all and good seeing you, buddy. Y'all take it
Hey,
easy
dude,
and
always
thanks for
love being on
watching.
the podcast. Thanks for the invite.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, y'all have a good one and take it easy and we'll see you Rugrats
Pump
later.
the jam, pump it up while your feet are
Dude,
bumping and the bass is jumping.
oh, think, get your booty on the corner. My Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Oh,
I see that's what they do. Oh, you don't know what was ever you. Baby, I'm hot fucking blues. Baby, I'm hot fucking blues.
oh, love that.